Hello Ds, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. Welcome back to the latest Spain update and Benidorm news update. We are on the terrace below the shade because we are entering today another heat wave, fourth already of this year in just a couple of months time, and we are simply trying not to boil like lobsters. We have a lot of useful news for you here today, so make sure you stay tuned up until the end. First of all, let's talk about the situation in terms of tourism. As you all might know, and now is when everyone are on holidays. The Ministry of Justice, the judges, the lawyers, a lot of people are going on holidays now, especially official or like services that are taking at least a couple of weeks off in the month of August. So this is the busiest it will ever get during the year's time. Even so, we do see quite a lot of people. We will show you some images of what happened today by the seashore, by the beach here in Albir, a small touristic village right next to Benidorm town. But it is definitely really busy. There's a lot of people at the beach. There's a lot of people in different types of restaurants, cafeterias. Queues are back, but still, it's not exactly the same as it was last year, even though we are really busy. Hotels still have some availability. They're around 85-86% on average of availability, and last year it was technically fully booked, like 90 something percent. So there's still a room for improvement, but don't get me wrong, we actually love the idea that it is not overcrowded on the streets of Benidorm and beyond the city. There are some very important events that will be happening this weekend. One of them is this Saturday, 10th of August, the famous, uncomparable, already internationally famous, by the way, fireworks show Castillo de la Hoya in Altea will be taking place. I'll put you some pictures right here on the screen. We did film a couple of videos for you guys, but only if you go there directly, you will be able to see and feel everything that thousands and dozens of thousands of people see when they go there. People from abroad are coming here just for that, because these are fireworks that are being shot into the sky at night from floating water platforms, which means that it's not a typical firework that you see by the beach. No, it's directly from the water, and if it's quiet outside, you see a double of a show. It looks like it's coming directly from the inside of the Mediterranean Sea. It's simply spectacular, breathtaking. You could say a lot about it, but if you are here this weekend, 10th of August at night, you need to go there. There will be indications in the tram if you're taking tram to go there. There will be indications in the bus if you're taking bus number 10 to Altea. You will have to do quite a walk from the bus, but tram directly take the stop La Hoya, Altea, and from there you will see indications on where to go to enjoy this gorgeous event that happens once a year, that gathers thousands and dozens of thousands of people to watch it. And we probably will go there as well to enjoy it with our family. Also, a curious thing, I'm not sure if Benidorm, they just don't see the calendar or what's going on, but they have on the exact same day, on the exact same time, they have the event on the castle viewpoint in Benidorm in the old town. It is called Verbena Benidorm, which is like popular gathering. They will have some popular prices, they call them, like cheap pricing for drinks and snacks, and it will start from 7 p.m. with live music, DJ probably. This is in order to gather some more money for the November fiestas of Benidorm, which is also quite a big deal. But if you know that there's gonna be Castillo de la Hoya, if you know that people probably will grab some dinner to go there, will stay somewhere in Altea before, because if not, it's difficult to go there. There's gonna be big queues, a lot of cars, a lot of vehicles, a lot of people everywhere. So it's just difficult to get there at last minute, even with tram. So do it in advance, grab some dinner in Altea, and then just walk by the seashore towards the beach if you want. Why do it? No one's gonna be coming if all people will be in Altea already. I don't know. we'll see how it goes. If you don't want to go to Altea, you have another alternative starting from 7 p.m. by the Castle Viewpoint in Benidorm town. By the way, very important thing, also for all those fellow travelers that use public transport in the area, Alicante tram that connects Alicante, all the seaside up until Denia. Finally, they've announced that starting from the end of this year, 2024, you will not need to take a bus service as an alternative. Tram will continue to operate directly as it did previously before all the construction and emergency works were needed. You will be able to go directly with the tram towards Denia. No bus service starting from the end of this year, which is the greatest news ever. I know it was a point out there that was not allowing a lot of people to make this decision because they were afraid it's not going to be comfortable, or they will lose themselves, they won't be knowing where to go, they will get stressed. Starting from the end of this year, or 100% 1st of January 2025, it's not going to be an issue any longer. Now let's continue with some more news, because we've given you quite a lot of news out here in the tourism situation, didn't we? The second news that I wanted to share with you all is about thousands of tourists that are entering and continue entering Benidorm town through the famous, not for a good point, bus station. We did at least 2 videos, if I'm not wrong, here on the channel. I'm going to try and put you here some captions of the videos that we did. Check these out, Benidorm by Anna bus station, and you will be able to see all the videos that we have on this theme. And the thing is that it continues to be exactly the same poorly managed place as it was. And I just don't know what they are thinking, to be honest with you. It's such a pity, it's such a shame. It's embarrassing for all those who live in this area. We pay our taxes for it to be all right, for the service to be done properly, for, you know, it being a nice, cozy place where to go if needed. I mean, people pay their taxes for what? To have this, you know, on the bus station. Don't get me wrong, the platforms are working fine. However, apart from that, all the rest is ghost town. It's dirty. The elevators are not working. The mechanical staircase isn't working either. There is no services. Last shops and businesses, which was a supermarket, Mercadona, and a shop called Lefties, they dropped off this place like 2 years ago, probably. And that might have been the best decision they have ever made, sadly to us, but they were probably not receiving a lot of people inside in any case. So the town hall in 2023 in February, they have given the contract once again to the same problematic company that run it already previously, that got it into this state. They've given the contract once again, and since February 2023, nothing changed at all whatsoever. The only thing they did is they've closed the entrances towards the shopping mall area. Only the gym upstairs, you were able to access it. All the rest was closed. It was put like with fences, like everything was blocked and closed with like these panels, you know, for the walls, to basically prevent people from breaking into the property as it is, but for the rest of it is exactly the same. You can still see everything that is going on, and it's not a good place to be. Sadly, it's not a good first impression when you come to Benidorm town, isn't it? And all of us were asking what is going on. Why did they give the project back again to this company, ridiculous company that obviously doesn't know how to manage it? And the money, where is all the money from this project going to? Like, where is it going to? If nothing is implemented, nothing is being improved, who's keeping all this money, you know? That was the biggest question of all. But it's a problematic company, and the thing is that they needed to give the contract to someone. There were absolutely no bids, sadly, for this area except for this company, because they know that you need to have a lot of power. You need to have a lot of people that you know, and people who know the people, in order to be able to provide all the necessary information and show that it might be a good idea to return to the bus station and open your business there back again, which is very difficult seeing the state it is actually in right now. So no company wants to invest in it, knowing that it might not be profitable. So we'll see how it goes. So far, the conditions are exactly the same, impossible as they were. And when people come to the bus station, they're quite surprised with what they usually find in there. The last news that I wanted to share with you all before we get to the weather update and very unusual 2 events that happened on the Poniente beach just a day or 2 ago. You will be shocked, promise. Let's finish up with the news. Benidorm's local police warns a lot of people, especially older generations, that there is a fake gas inspection scam going on in Benidorm town. What they say is, caution, especially amongst elderly. These are the primary targets of this scam. Several residents in Benidorm have reported that there was a message left by their property. They were not at home, they were outside. When they returned, they found a message which is made in exact same design as the company, the main provider of the gas service here in our area. It was absolutely copying all of this design, its colors, usually how it's made, the type of letter that they use, everything. So it's like a master scam that they're doing out here. And this paper was left on the door saying that they needed to come to make an inspection, and without this certificate they will not be able to cover with the insurance in case something happens. The company will not be able to cover the cost of repairs if something happens, like typical things that kind of are true, except that this is scammers doing it. And there was a phone number left. If you have someone living here in Benidorm and surrounding area, advise them, alert them, let them know that this is going on, especially if these are like third age people, retired people, older age that tend to trust and don't know much about these things. Let them know just in case. You never know, you might prevent a scam happening. What is being done afterwards was that people were calling obviously these numbers and saying, we were not at home, we want to reschedule, when can you come? These technicians were coming to the place, they were doing unnecessary modifications, which is dangerous. And after it, they were asking for money and pay it in cash. Okay, and if not, they will just cut off the gas service to this property. Obviously, people, especially older generations, they were afraid, they were not knowing what to do probably, and they were just paying the money. A lot of people went to the police and reported it, especially after talking with the company and knowing that no modifications were required and that these were not the workers of the company. Thus, be very careful, because these types of scams, usually they are targeting older generations, those who do not know how to go online and ask the company or call the company comfortably, send them a message, whatever it is, to check it out. Those who are living alone maybe, or don't know how it works very well, with the fear that they might be left without a service, essential service, or without insurance coverage, which is also very important for the household. They were paying this money, and sometimes it was quite a lot of money, at least 100, 150 euros. And imagine how many more people got scammed like this and they do not even know it. So police alerts, we alert you as well. If you know someone here, let them know, just in case. If you live on a campsite, it's way less probable, because there's entrance checkup, they show the identification, they know if someone is supposed to come, so don't worry too much about it. It's more in private properties, so make sure you know what's going on, and do not let anyone inside if you're not sure if they are from official company and if they are actually their representatives. And now let's talk about the weather update, because strange things are going on. Okay, first of all, with all the climate change, we have so many changes and shifts here in terms of weather that for the first time in I don't know how many decades, maybe this didn't even happen like ever before, at least not in the nearest couple of decades. We had a sea turtle, a special species of turtle that usually never visits our area itself, never comes here to the beach, come to the Poniente beach. You can see the images right here on the screen as we talk, and this is something that shocked a lot of people, and it happened at 7:30 in the morning, like a day ago. A lot of people filmed it. It is in a lot of places in social media too. And this turtle did not simply come here, because she got disorientated. She thought Poniente Beach was a great spot to lay the eggs. How about that? And obviously then people are alerted. The police came. The turtle went back into the sea, laid the eggs and went back into the sea. Don't worry, the eggs are fine. There were 28 of them, if I'm not wrong. And the Oceanographic and Valencian, university that is working with the biodiversity institutes and marine institutes, they did pick up the eggs and they brought them to Valencia until they will hatch, and then they will bring them into their natural habitat once again. So they will be reinserted into the nature. They will not be kept in the Oceanographic as it is. And this is not the only case. Exactly at the same time, while this turtle was on the Poniente Beach, a flamingo, authentic one, decided to join the beach side. Somehow it was captured by the police as well, and it was brought into its usual habitat. I'm not sure if flamingo flew from Calpe, because there are flamingos in Calpe by the Salines. There are flamingos in Torrevieja as well. But usually they stay there. They never go here because, well, it's the beach. It is salty water in any case, so it's valid, But we've never ever seen these species here on the beach line, knowing how busy it is. That is absolutely bizarre. So with all the climate shifts, with all the changes, we might see some more curiosities in the future. In terms of the temperatures and what is going on, we are in a heat wave right now. It started today in the morning and it will be here up until Monday, so all Friday, Saturday and Sunday, which is why we are on the terrace in the shade, and it's still really, really hot outside. It's difficult to breathe. We even have bottles of water just in case with us, and this heat wave will bring us up until 37 to 40 degrees and even more in some specific parts of Spain. Benidorm and Elche from our Alicante province are the hottest places right now. That is also strange because Benidorm usually does not reach these high temperatures unless it's something like a hot air mass from Africa coming. Elche, yes, but Benidorm usually no, it's not the case. And now we registered 37 degrees here at some specific points of the day. Today on the sunshine, it's around 35. We might reach 37 some specific points during the weekend. It's gonna be more or less the same temperatures, and then the rest of the week between 32 and 34 degrees. All Spain is in heat wave, almost all of it. You can see it here on the map. And it's gonna be sunny mostly. It's not gonna be raining. There might be some clouds every now and then depending on the day, but these are major clouds. For the rest of it, it's gonna be really, really sunny, really warm. So take extreme precautions because we are in a heat wave right now. Dive into the sea, go into the swimming pool. Don't spend too much time on the extreme sunshine. Put sun protection, use sun hats, drink some water, cool water, that's better. Refreshing drinks, Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprites, etc., they do not count. It's actually worse if you drink these than if you wouldn't drink anything, so bear that in mind. Flavored water does count, however, or like iced tea, etc. Coffee, it's made with water, not the best, but at least it's better than nothing. So this is what's going on right now. Quite a lot of information we gave to you guys today. I hope you enjoyed watching today's latest news update. We wish you great holidays if you're coming on ones right now. And we'll see you in a new video here on the channel this weekend. Happy weekend, everyone. Bye.